the right way. Turnovers obviously cost you guys. That's a really close game going into the fourth quarter. What was kind of the biggest difference you saw in that game?
We had points off turnovers, fast break points. I mean, we had a lot of pick sixes tonight. A lot of them to get out there fast, explosive team, a lot of athleticism. We kind of knew that coming to the game, but we didn't show up that point.
How much credit do you give the Pistons defense in that regard?
I mean, we knew we were going to get their best shot after, the Clipper game. So you give them a lot of credit. It's a very well organized team. They play hard, physical. Cade is, playing like the number one pick that he was drafted as, and as a franchise player, and very good team.
How do you combat the fact that this is a Pistons team? They shot well tonight. They're generally slow to shoot. How do you kind of combat the fact that you can load up the paint on them and try and?
Yeah, you just tip your cap. You go with the percentages. We had a game plan. We understand that they probably number one in the points in the paint in the NBA. They get a lot of their points off fast breaks and in the paint. So we knew we tried to make them shoot from the outside, and they made some tonight, and that's okay.
When a team's allowed to establish physicality the way that Pistons were tonight, what's your guys' best course of action to be able to compete in a game like that?
What do you mean? You match physicality with physicality, so that's the only way to do it.
Did you feel like the way the game was officiated tonight?
I have no idea. It's not my lane to talk about how it was officiated or not.
JJ talked about the team's identity, still trying to find what it is. Have we ever gone this late in the season not knowing what your team identity is, and do you know what this team's identity is?
Oh, we haven't had a full team all year. Probably, I don't know, maybe one game we had a full roster, maybe even not. We got some very important guys out right now, and obviously I started the year being out, and having our all-star, two-guard out, and Rui's not out, and Gabe's been out for a minute. Jackson just came back. It's been a lot of in and out. So that's very hard to kind of get a rhythm. Of chemistry on the floor with guys that you're gonna play with every night. Guys you're gonna come in with the subs and patterns and things like that. But so no excuse. We still got to go out and execute, and I think we did that tonight. I thought, like I said, the turnovers were too many pick sixes, but we came in, we played hard, we executed. The better team tonight won.
LeBron, you guys finished the month in December with the second worst defense in the NBA, 29th in efficiency in December. What are the root problems of that right now?
I don't have the numbers in front of me.
What does it feel like? Where's the struggle?
I thought defensively tonight we had moments, but like I said, it's going to be hard to defend pick sixes. We have too many pick sixes where, we turn the ball over. It's hard to get back. We're not getting back. Teams are running us. We give up a lot of transition points. We turn the ball over. Sometimes the offensive rebounds, things of that nature. We just got to get better on that side of the floor.
We've talked to you over the years about the physical demands to do this night in and night out of the 23 years. How are the mental demands right now?
Good. I'm solid. Yeah, I'm solid. I'm living the dream. I'm solid.
You said often, the pick sixes being a problem tonight in particular. Ball handling is not, Austin's not going back in the next, 2 weeks or so. So how do you balance what you can do on the ball versus how good you can be off the ball to alleviate?
Who, me personally?
You personally, yeah.
I haven't really been on the ball. I don't know if you watched any of our games this year, but I haven't really been on the ball as much. I've been playing off the ball a lot. It's something I can get back into it, but you got to get back into the rhythm of that. AR and Luka gets us into our offense. Marcus has been, now has stepped up to kind of help with that role. Nick Smith is going to help us with that role as well. If I need to do that, and if the coaches ask me to do that, and I can do that, but I've been playing mostly off the ball this year.
Do you feel like you need to be on the ball to help?
No, whatever helps the team win, bro. It don't matter. It don't matter.
First of all, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Second of all, you're 40, you're 23, not you're 41.
I mean, it feels like
Feels like it, yeah. 20, 41 years old. What advice would you give to 18-year-old LeBron James?
It's a lot. A lot of advice I would give them. I would just say, keep the main thing. Work hard. There's no substitute for hard work. I think hard work and dedication, if you want to be great, going to pay off. Keep the blinders on. As much as they praise you, it's even triple, quadruple people trying to bring you down and want to tear you down every single day. So protect your family, protect your mental space, and it's a lot more. But you just go out and just have fun, enjoy the ride, because you never know when it comes to an end. So it goes fast.
Wrapped up 128-106. Detroit gets the win behind Cade's 27-11.
Rough birthday.
Sasser adding 19 off the bench, as well as Isaiah Stewart 15. Perfect from the field. Pistons shot 63%.
All layups. 6 for 6. You like dunks and layups.
Insane. Plus 30 inside. Luka with 30 of his own and 11 dimes. LBJ adding 17 on his 41st birthday. Jackson Hayes, 13. Time to hear from Coach JJ Redick, brought to you by your Toyota dealers.
JJ, after you rallied to tie it about midway through the third, what do you think happened as Detroit was able to pull away?
The offensive stretch that we had there in the third, start of the fourth. I'll rewatch it tonight, but we had like 5 turnovers in that stretch. Again, the turnovers, the fast break points in the paint, that just killed us tonight.
With the turnovers, it's probably hard to generalize it, but how much of their sort of athleticism and length and force, how many of those do you feel like were forced versus just kind of gave the ball?
They're a really good physical basketball team. It's part of their DNA.
From our vantage point, it seemed like the players were extraordinarily frustrated with the officiating, and I guess I wanted to know, one, did you share any of that opinion, and two, do you think maybe their reactions to the officiating may have taken them out of some of the plays?
I think there's probably a level of frustration when you're turning the ball over and you're feeling like you're getting fouled. There's frustration there for sure. But again, I said it in here. We said it this morning. They're going to foul every possession. It's just, you got to play through it.
JJ, you said, that level of physicality and toughness from Detroit is in their DNA. Like, do you know what this team's or this group's DNA is yet? Has that been established? Do you have a sense of what your team is?
Still trying to figure that out, and I know it's maybe a cop out, and probably is, but I do know that we have had a lot of stops and starts, and we've tried to not just the staff. I'm saying our team. The players, staff, everybody. We've really tried to play the right way every night and have the right intent. The flow of lineups and rotations and all that has been challenging for everybody, not just the coaches. It's a challenge for the players, and building an identity is difficult, I think. And it's if you think about our team last year, and this team is different, and our identity will eventually be different. But we didn't get that identity till late January, it felt like, and then we had to shift again. So I don't think it's unnatural. I remember a meeting I had with Phil last year, pretty early in the season, and he said, I always felt like I knew who my team was by Thanksgiving. I think that's hard to figure out with this team right now. So yeah.
You guys are 20-11 now, but all 11 losses have been by double digits. I had a stat earlier. You guys have tied for the third most 20-point losses. Seems like when you guys win close games, but when you guys are losing, it just seems like the ropes are being let go of. What does that say? Is there something, I guess, to take away from that? What does that say about the team when you guys do lose? It's by these wider margins.
Yeah, I thought the group, the intent and the like effort was there for the most part tonight. There was some technique stuff in pick and roll that we tried to adjust, and we didn't get there. The turnovers in the fast break points, they kill you. And a team shoots 63%, and most of that's at the rim or in the paint. It can be deflating.